All right, okay. All right, okay. We have Haworthia. This is a rescue Haworthia. And it's in pretty bad shape. So what I started doing is I started pre-fertilizing the soil instead of putting them in layers. I decided, what am I doing? Not doing that to begin with. It spreads it out better. And these plants don't need a huge amount of feed. They are designed, or shall I say, they have evolved to survive in very, very neglectful conditions. So let's have a look. Sorry, my shorter pot. Maybe. No, I'm not. Okay, cool. So 3 Haworthias in one. I think they're the same species. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna just put a rock, okay, just like this, purely to stop the soil and finer dust getting out, but the water will still leak through. There, done. Another one. But before we even do that, let's see what this has in store for us. I wonder if there's any one out there that's actually nerdy enough to like watching this. I'll be curious, because I watch this kind of stuff and I sometimes think to myself, something wrong with me? But I don't know, maybe there's other people out there that like it too, you know? And maybe there's something wrong with you. Let's have a look. Oh, I keep all of my plastic pots now because I think that eventually when I'm planting for a chili season, pepper season, it'll actually be useful. So I'm just going to clean this up. Obviously this was an attempted propagation and someone just kind of lost interest. And I mean, yeah, I'm going to be brutal about it. I'm going to take off a lot more leaves than I usually would. And let's see what happens, okay? Let's see what happens. And then this one, look at this one. I mean, it's actually a nice specimen, but just puts it in a soup bowl. I mean, look at that root. Holy moly. Shit, that's a lot of roots. It's actually, the soil's all gone. It's screwed. It's actually, I mean, shit. This thing here really wanted to survive. This thing here wants to survive. Look at this. Holy crap. Like, this is a tough plant. I think with a little bit of TLC, this is going to just take off. You know, I'm going to, once again, take off my glove. There's no spikes on this. You've got to get dirty with these things because you are playing with dirt. So it looks like this is going to be a multivariant species pot. That's fine. Okay. So there is some root rot on the base. See the base there? This chunk came out. Where is it? This chunk came out of there. But let's clean that up. And I'm impressed with the root system of this. Some of them are dead, some of the root systems. So I'm going to clean that up. And I'm just plucking the dead leaves. At this point, this is a rescue. So my mindset is if it doesn't live, it doesn't live. If it dies, it dies, you know? If it dies, it dies. If he dies, he dies. From Rocky. If you missed that. Sorry about that. Okay. So here's another. Shit, how do I even get this up? Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Okay, I'm not going to use that grit. That's pretty gross. Pretty gross. But that's, I mean, once again, that's a lot of roots. The question is, do I cut the roots to stimulate growth? You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to cut the root. I'm going to just give it a good cut. Keep the strongest, fattest root system. And then, but look at that. Look, the root system is so strong. I'm just so impressed by the fact that this is not dead. What the hell is that? Why do they put broken glass in there? Jesus. Okay, that's the first I've seen. And I've got to be careful. No, it's not. Yeah, it's broken glass, but it's not cutting me, so I'm okay. Look at that. That's a healthy root. None of that root is dead. That is a healthy root system. I mean, I'm completely disturbed by that. Like, what the hell? That's crazy. That's bloody crazy. Okay. Let me just see. Yeah, look, okay. Yeah, okay. That's a real interesting approach. Like this one here, that's dead. I'm not going to salvage that. Look, I mean, it wants to live, but no, it's game over that one. Look at that. Just needs a bit of cleanup, and I really think these will do very well. It looks like they've been exposed to real light and sun all year round. Just look at the leaves. Karen, can you give me your Gemini? I'm going to ask AI if I can cut this root. I want to use your Gemini. Can you give me your phone? Actually, no, wait. I'll do it. Sorry. Technology. Gemini, can I cut and trim the roots of Haworthia plants before repotting?
Yes, you can trim Haworthia roots, especially when repotting, to remove dead, dried or rotting roots and to encourage new, more efficient root growth. Remove any dried, hollow or rotted roots. You can also reduce the length of very long, overcrowded or fine roots.
Fucking Gemini says yes, I'm going to do it. Let's see what happens. But look at that. Look at that fat root. I'm going to keep that one, but I'm going to trim the thin ones and the long strands, the dead ones, and really rationalize that. I'm going to take this out. Okay, that one's got to go. I'm just going to go brutal on this. Like I said, you know, nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. These are nice leaves. Okay. It's a lot of Do you think Shelley will want more plants?
Possibly.
Cool. Actually, my wife's colleague loves plants too. I'm going to give her some of these because I think she would like it, and it'll be an interesting experiment to see if it survives as well. But these are very robust. Wow, this is okay. Anyway, all right, look at that. So we have a lot of healthy roots, but also some long ones. So I'm going to just trim. Let's be brutal. Gemini says we can. I'm going to believe Gemini. Okay. There. Okay. So I'm going to nope, that's it. Okay, so this is going to be a gift for my wife's colleague. She likes plants as well, and I think she'll be able to rescue that. Okay, that's one rescue. Now, let's rationalize this one. It's a lot of very low-lying leaves. I want to get rid of them, so okay. All right, let's do some trimming. This is a beautiful one. Look at this weird thing. But so what I'm doing is I'm feeling out for the dead roots. There's definitely some dead, rotty roots there. So getting rid of those is going to be first priority. And then look at that. Easy planting. Good. This one, I'm going to give this to her as a rescue, because I think she might like this one. Let's see if that works out. Cool. Two little rescues as a gift. Let's see if they survive. Cool. It's a healthy root. It's also a healthy root, but it's a bit long. Let's cut that. So I'm not always a fan of cutting roots, but people do say that it does force the plant to stimulate root growth and all that, and so I'm like, okay, well, let's give it a whirl. Okay, this one doesn't have much root, so I'm not going to touch this one except for that dead rotty root. There. Cool. Man, look at that. I mean, that's just crazy, yeah? I mean, I don't even know if that's too long or if it's okay. I mean, it seems like it's still bloody long, you know? And I don't want to cut all of the long roots because, you know, it's worked so hard to grow them like that. Look at that, like a ginseng thing. What the hell is that? But no, let's trust Gemini. Let's trust Gemini, huh? All right. Okay. Shit. Damn it. Okay. Huh? Okay. So I'm going to move it here so you can see what I'm doing. Really weird how it just stays upright because the root's so solid. something more precise. It's actually quite a lot of plants in one pot, but I want it to get super crowded and like kind of grow and explode into each other, you know, like it did in that smaller pot, but with a fury. So you can see the dirt settling and unearthing some of the roots, but I don't think we can avoid that completely. Yeah, it's okay as long as the root doesn't dry out. Obviously you don't want it to be exposed to heat and dry out. Okay, well there you go. That's our Haworthia rescue, which actually quite a healthy Haworthia because it was neglected. But here we go.